I said I'm ready and that I'm not ready, but it's kind of the theme of today. Mona just hit me in the head, getting a little snappy. It is well, today will be kind of like that last day of week 3. I'm fatigued, I'm tired, I'm holding on, but I think I want to jump on today and actually in more the sense of talk about what are you guys doing? Because strength is down a bit. Obviously, we're in a deficit. We're training twice a day. We're doing so much cardio and abs. And we're still doing our businesses, right? We're all kicking ass. So I get tagged on these photos of people doing the 30-day Blitz and they're crushing it. That will be edited.
You kind of edited it yourself. You caught it.
And they're showing me that they're savages, which makes me wonder, are they kind of going through the motions? And this is how you ask yourself, are you going through the motions? You should be tired. You should be emotionally tired. You should be beat down. You should not be as strong as when you started. You should be flat. Flat as a pancake. Flat means that there's no real nutrients and carbohydrates that are filling out those muscles. Should you be looking leaner? 100%. Should you be lighter? 100%. But it will be a softness to it because you're in such a deficit and you're training so hard. Don't worry about that. We're going to fill out. That's the point of the dry out. But I just want to make sure that you're not going through the motions. And I've seen some people tag me, and it seems like they're going through the motions. Instead of us doing heavy squats and heavy belt squats and leg press and stuff like that, I see you guys are doing the rep range, but with light weight, where we're still trying to go as heavy possible, heavy as we can for that rep range. And so that's one of the main things. Today, I am so starving and need so much energy. I took all my rice cakes and calculated out that 50 grams of carbohydrates and just did a half a cup of oatmeal with my fish. That means I don't get the carbs the rest of the day.
Oats and fish. They love that combo in the comments.
You guys are as sick as me if you love that.
They don't know about that.
Also, I'm coming off a savage workout yesterday with Chef Rush and those 24-inch. Give it up for Chef, right?
For real.
I love being around people that are like-minded, but also just people that have wisdom from traveling and being around all around the world, and you learn so much that you can't learn in a book or you can't learn it in a classroom being studied. There's tons of you right now that know more about history than me, but I slept in Genghis Khan's castle in the Ukraine and over in Lithuania and stuff like that, and so it's like I was there. I read the stuff that was going on there, and so there's such a difference. And with somebody like him, there's a difference of what he and why he trains the way he trains and how we tussle in that workout. And then just the life experience. So I really love that. If you didn't see yesterday's video, go watch it and subscribe so you get those kind of gems. Those things are so huge. Also, the Breon videos are going ballistic, and I understand why. He's the 2-time Mr. Olympia, classic bodybuilding champ. But there's stuff that comes off of like when you watch Mona and how Mona is doing this. Now, Mona is somebody that is always full. She's got a density to that body at 150 pounds. And so she's always dense and hard and full. And she's not now. And she's, because it's in a deficit for a 150-pound girl that's taking in 400 grams of protein, you would think would still be filled out, but she's not because she's training so freaking hard. You saw the other day 135 lunges. 135 lunges at the end of her workout out on the concrete. That's kind of what I'm talking about. This whole today video would be understanding what you guys need to do is you need to up that training and do not go through the rep range to get the reps. Go through that rep range to fatigue on that last rep. This is the 100%.
Yep.
You guys hear me constantly, 70, 70, 70, 70. This is the 100. I need the 100. I need the leash off. I need you to attack like a pit bull and attack these workouts and start it. We're going into this last week. With that being said, I know that I may have confused you guys on the lives about Two things. Sundays on the PDF, it already tells you you should take in about 400 grams of carbohydrates. Now, take those carbohydrates any way you want. You want rice cakes, you want oatmeal, you want a couple donuts, whatever you want to do, I'm okay with that on that day. You're going to fill out fine. That energy is going to last through the week. But do not confuse that I want you eating sugars. I want you having ice cream with 25 grams of fat. That's not what I'm saying.
It's in a Heath Evans
This
full
isn't a
day
Heath
eating
Evans
video.
of just go, one step forward, two steps back, Heath Evans. We're not doing that. We're going two steps forward, maybe stop, two steps forward. There ain't no back. So when it comes to this coming week, for all you Americans or people that celebrate around the world this Thanksgiving, for you guys that are doing that, two things came up. One is I would rather you not train that day because you're taking high calories. Bypass that. If you want to train that morning and have your high day on Thanksgiving, go for it. Because that Sunday, because we're switching Thursday and Sunday of next week, that Sunday is going to be the fast, not Thursday. Okay? Let me say it again. Usually the high day is on Sunday. You're moving that forward to Thursday. You're moving Thursdays to Sunday. Agreed? Jeffrey, agreed?
Pretty simple.
Pretty simple. But some great points of, does the workout also change? I say no. Let's leave Thursday the workout day if you can get it in. If you can't, don't stress. Get it in Sunday. Okay? Don't make this complicated. It's that simple. That's all I want you guys to do. Understand the reason why I would like you to get it in early is because that Monday, which is the last 30 days, that'll be number 30, is a fast day. And the next day we go into the dry out. And you guys already know what the dry out is. You guys already know that Monday is a full upper body workout. I'm sorry, Mike, what was that? What was it? I've never heard you say that ever online. Full upper body workout starts the dry out on Monday. So I need your body recovered or at least not worked out on Sunday. That's why I would like you to keep it on Thursday. For you that are around the world that are not celebrating Thanksgiving, you just stay on point. No change. With that being said, Jeffrey, is there anything that you'd like to add to this?
What pushes you when these days get hard? 100% training and you are at day 20. I could see how easy it is to just get off the rails quick. And I don't mean just the diet. I don't mean the motivation in terms of, I got to get up. I mean, you're in the gym and yet maybe, you know what? Yeah, my body feels like completely train wrecked. So squats, I'm just going to go 2 plates today. You know what? I feel like trash. Let's go 2 plates. What makes you not do that? Because I've never seen you. You do the opposite every time. And if someone wants to go 2 plates, you go, oh, cool. Didn't know you're a little bitch.
The two things, it's not in me. I'm not that person. And also the voices in my head, the voices that will continuously, as soon as you start quitting, as soon as you start cheating on things, that becomes a habit and you continue that through life. And there was a time when I was 14 and I was getting ready to compete and I got lightheaded. I was doing tuna fish and rice cakes to do my first bodybuilding show, and I'm 14 and I'm around all these savages, around the greatest powerlifters in the world, and all these bodybuilders there, and I'm sitting there as a 14-year-old kid going, I got time. I had your guys' thought. I had your thought that, oh, Mike's 50, I got time to get there. So I was 14, which is younger than everybody on here right now watching. And I was in shape, which again, in shape enough to beat guys that were turning 20 years old. 19 of them. 19. There was 20 teenagers in the show, and I was number 20. And I was 14, everybody else was 19, turning 20. And I won that show. But a week before, I was lightheaded. I was trying to get in a workout. And I'm sitting there going, man, I'm putting myself through something that's so traumatizing. And I sat there and I go, if I start cheating now at this age, going into my first show. I will continue that through my life, and I will end up living in Seattle. Not that it's bad, but just it's not the life I wanted. I didn't want the 9 to 5. And if you guys ever seen any video of me, I said my ultimate goal was never to wear a suit and tie in my life and work for the man. And I knew that at a young age. And at 14, I said, lightheaded, tired, beat up, wanted to eat something instead of tuna fish and a rice cake. And I said to myself, if I start doing that, I'm going to end up like everybody else in my family or the neighbors or everybody and work at a 9 to 5 job for somebody else and waste my life and not be something that people will talk about forever. And it was that. And that voice, believe it or not, that 14-year-old voice is still in my head today. And that's why I don't cheat on it. And that's why I don't mess up. And that's why I don't quit. And every time I go into a gym, I am that 14-year-old boy walking in going, I want this more than anything and more than anybody else. And everybody else, I will keep working until they quit. With that being said, Mona, will you tell them what you wanted to do last night and what you didn't do?
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
You know, I want you to tell them about what happened last night or almost happened. But let's do this over on your page.
That's right. So if you want to see what happened, guys, come to my YouTube page and I'm going to show you what happened last night.